Now to your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.
A Stockton police detective arrested accused of driving under the influence. The department says Andrew Donovan was pulled over and found to be under the influence just before midnight last night. He's been placed on leave pending an investigation.
Police have now identified the man that falsely claimed he had a bomb inside a hotel room last night in Turlock. They say 55-year-old Raymond Hansen Jr. trapped himself inside his room and refused to come out. He eventually surrendered to police and was charged with making a false bomb threat along with several other charges.
Police are now investigating claims that a former administrator at Woodland Christian School had inappropriate contact with a student off campus. That employee has not been named, but the school says she does not work there anymore. Police found out about the incident back on May 11th.
A 34-year-old man from Stockton was pulled over in Escalon. That's when police found a loaded gun, cocaine, 33 pounds of marijuana, and more than $7,500 in cash in his car. The man was booked on weapons and drug charges.
The suspect in the stabbing death of Cash App founder Bob Lee was back in court today. 38-year-old Nima Momini pled not guilty to murder charges in Lee's death. Prosecutors are now saying the stabbing was part of a confrontation about Momini's sister. He's being held without bail.
Meanwhile, in Southern California, a doctor accused of poisoning her husband with drain cleaner was also in court today. Emily Yu pleaded not guilty to 3 counts of poisoning and 1 count of domestic battery. She's not being held as she was ruled not a flight risk.
The Manteca Police Department says scammers are coming to people's homes and posing as city workers. They're telling residents they need to come inside and test the water. If someone comes to your home or leaves you a postcard like this, contact Manteca Police.
The Stockton Animal Shelter says they will no longer be taking in healthy stray animals for the next 5 days. The shelter says that's in response to a large number of dogs and puppies testing positive for parvovirus. It hopes to start taking strays again next Tuesday.
Major League Soccer announced that San Diego will be the latest city to get a professional soccer team. Sacramento was one of the cities initially announced as a finalist for the league's 30th expansion team. We'll have a lot more on this coming up in sports.
And for much of the day, Modesto native Bryson DeChambeau sat in first place at 4 under par at the PGA Championships. The highest he's ever finished at the PGA Championships is 4th place. That was back in 2020.
And those are your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.